better throw a mill sign here. It's 8 o'clock. V3PDL. Better pass it over to Chuck there. RPP.
Good evening and welcome. This is VA3CJZ, opening the Amateur Radio Exchange Group for Wednesday, March 17th. Happy St. Paddy's Day. This is week 1,435 weeks that A.R.E.G has been on the air. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in East Hamilton, below the escarpment. This informal simplex net, originally founded by John, VE3JSU, is on every Wednesday night, starting at 8 p.m. and ending at 10 p.m. local time here on 146.430. While this is a simplex net, it is likely that not everyone will be able to hear everyone else. This should not discourage you from participating, and it may encourage some of you to improve your station. Keep in mind that relaying communications has a long history in amateur radio, and so we encourage the practice for asking for a relay when a station is unable to hear the other party or to pass on a message. We ask that you please try and leave a 2 to 3 second delay between transmissions to allow other stations to break in. We are also streaming live on YouTube. Just put in my call sign in the search box, VA3CJZ, and look for the live button. Good evening and welcome. May I now have check-ins for this week's A.R.E.G?
VE3GNP. VE3RPP. VE3FJJ.
IMW, and did you get yours on KCI?
VE3RPP.
VA3NFG.
VA3AXJ. Try this again. VE3RPP.
Okay. All right, let's hold it there. I've only got 5 stations written down here. I've got GNP, RPP, IMW, NFG, and AXH. We'll hold it there, and then we'll pick it up after. Let's go and say hello to Garnett, VE3GNP. Hello, Garnett. How are you?
Hello, Chuck. Everything's quiet. Been a busy week, just relaxing today. But not much to add, just quiet.
No, yeah. So I meant to ask you, how is your arm healing up there?
It's okay. It's about 80% functionable, so it's okay. Pat's hand is still a little sore.
Yeah, that takes quite a while though. It's still pretty fresh. So, anyways, the question of the night for us will be keeping with the theme. As some of you might see, I'm wearing a green shirt for Paddy's Day. Does anyone have any Irish blood in their coursing through their veins? So how about you, Garnett? You got any Irish in you?
My mom was Irish and my dad's French. So, yeah, interesting combination.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I myself don't have any. I'm French, Canadian, and French from France, and half Native American. So, yeah, those are my two.
Yep, I hear you, Chuck. I hear you. Yeah, it's interesting the way you come out from.
Yeah. Okay, Garnett, we'll keep on going there, and we'll get back to you. Thanks for checking in, sir. Let's go to the next person, VE3RPP. Rick, good evening, Rick.
Hey, Chuck, how you doing?
I'm doing fabulous there, Rick. The days are getting longer. The weather is going to pick up there in a couple of days. It's going to be frosty tomorrow, but after that, it's looking good. So how about you? Got any Irish blood in you, sir?
No, I don't think I do. I might, but I don't think I do.
Oh, very good, very good. Okay. So what's new with you?
Oh, not much, man. Just, I just want to come on and say hi. Say hi to everybody. See how everybody's doing.
Roger. Okay, then. Well, if you're going to hang in there, we'll get back to you. Thanks for asking the question. Next, let's go to Mac, VA3IMW.
Good evening, Chuck, and all on frequency. I just wanted to make sure that you heard that KCI also checked in there, so he's going to need a relay. Paul and I are working on a gain antenna setup for him, so hopefully we can get that working better, and you guys can hear each other once upon a time. Anyways, a little Irish blood in me. I'm sure there is some way back. I know that our family has traced back to a gentleman named Peter White that came over on the Mayflower. Now, he came in from England, but my cousin traced back some records even beyond that, that included some links to Scotland and Ireland. On the other side of the family, then there's some Swedish and Finnish, but I think most of my heritage comes from the side that is UK and beyond. Anyways, I'll let you pick it up with Art, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's say hello to VE3 Kilo Charlie India, Art. I'm going to try and switch over to the directional antenna there and see if I can pick you up there. Go ahead.
Maybe he had a potty run. Art, are you in there? Okay. Did you hear Mac and Chuckles? Are you not hearing them either, Chuck?
No, not on either antenna.
He was just teasing you there, saying, a nice day today. You should have been up on the ladder putting your tower or your beam up higher.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I should have been doing that. Right on. All right, well, say, I don't know if he can hear me, but say I said hello and thanks for coming on the net.
Okay, very good. Chuck said that thanks for coming on the net. He's not hearing you on either antenna there, so we'll have to get you fixed up there so you guys can hear each other.
Yeah.
Sorry, say again? CNP. All right, well, we'll pass it back to Chuck there, Art. Thanks for checking in. He's got you logged in, and go ahead there, Chuck, with your countdown, sir.
All right, we'll see if we can get Art in there a little better later on, but so far, no luck, unfortunately. Okay, well, let's move along and go say hello to VA3NFG, Steve, up on the mountain. Hello, Steve. Welcome.
Hey, Chuck, and to all on net here. You're sounding good there tonight, Chuck, as always. Got you at a 9++ on the radio meter or 6+ on the external meter. So, there you go. Back over to you.
Yeah, very good there, Steve. Yeah, of course, I've got you the same over here, full scale on the radio there. Good audio, sounding good tonight. And I forgot to ask Art. We'll get back to him in a second there. But how about you? You got any Irish blood?
No, no, I don't think so. Both my parents are Slovak, and their parents were Slovak. So, unless it happened before then, that I'm not aware of, I'd have to say no.
Okay, very good. So, what's new with you there this week? Anything?
I just had some Intermod take you right out of there, Chuck. I just lost the last bit of your transmission.
Yeah, that's. Are you looking into trying to filter that out somehow, or you're just in a bad spot for that?
It's probably too many. Yeah, it's probably in a bad spot. I was gonna say it's too many ambulance calls going out near me or something, you know. But what can you do?
Yeah, very good. Okay. All right. Well, we'll keep you in there and the log, and we'll move down to the next person. Say hello to Rick, I believe, VA3AXH.
It's VA3AXJ, Chuck.
AXJ. AXJ. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, Rick. How's it going?
All right. Stoked today for a while. Did some shopping and, it's the same old stuff.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I got you coming in pretty good here tonight, roughly 15 to 20, I would say, on the scale there. So, yeah, good job.
Yeah, I was trying to talk to you this afternoon there from Upper James, but had the mobile portable and it wasn't that good.
Yeah, might have been bouncing around there a lot, that antenna. All right, very good. Okay, Rick, you plan on, are you all set there with radio, antenna, and all that stuff?
Yeah, I got my icon today, 2730A. We're going to be hooking that up tomorrow sometime.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, you'll have to key up on here and get us to give you a report on it.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, we'll pass it back to you. I'll take a standby here and I'll be listening.
Okay, very good then. Thank you, Rick, VA3AXJ. All right, well, let's see who else is next on the list. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, with the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. Taking check-ins. Please come now.
V3FJJ.
That's the station. I couldn't remember. You even keyed up a couple of times there. Sorry about that, Flynn. Go ahead.
Sorry about that, Chuck. I just had to turn something down here. Yeah, I called in earlier, but I guess you guys didn't hear me. But nothing too much to report here. It was nice weather. Did some yard work, and that's about it.
Oh, yeah, the old yard work. Yeah, I'm going to have to get out there. Let's see now. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's only going to be +3. So after that, it's looking good. And yeah, we got some yard work to do over here too. But all right, the question of the night, sir. You got any Irish blood in you?
Yes, sir, I do. With the name, obviously it would stand. Yep, I'm full 100% Irish.
Oh, well, congratulations. And happy St. Patrick's Day. Did you know St. Patrick was not Irish? He was just kidnapped by the Irish. He was actually a Great Britainer under Roman rule. in the 4th or 5th century?
Actually, yes, I did. My grandmother was actually talking to me about that not too long ago. And did you also know that Ireland also has British people living on the island as well?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, nowadays, people from all over the place live everywhere. But I know when a lot of people were coming to the New World, a lot of Irish came to Canada on the East Coast there. So a lot of coasters were actually Irish. That's why the Newfies sound funny.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. I know that firsthand. I lived in Newfoundland for 2.5 years. So, but they're great people, though. Don't get me wrong. Great people. They welcome you with open arms.
Absolutely, absolutely. I've had nothing but great things to say about people from the East Coast there. Absolutely. All right, Flynn, what else is new there before we move along?
Not too much. Not too much. You know, hopefully I'm not chasing too many leprechauns over here tonight. But yeah, nothing much. I just wanted to say thank you for having the net again, and I'm glad that I was able to join.
Well, we're glad to have you aboard there, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. And we'll see how many other people are out there to want to join us. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie, Juliet, Zulu with the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in East Hamilton, below the escarpment. Any new check-ins, please come now.
And Papa Delta Lima.
OYL.
All right. I heard 2 stations there, BDL and OYL. Well, ladies first. VA3 OYL. Deb, good evening and welcome.
Good evening. I tried a couple times, but I wasn't quick enough on the draw, I guess. Nice day. I did some antenna work, and I went and picked up some deck boards before the weather gets too warm and there aren't any more deck boards.
Actually, lumber made the news today. I think the premier of BC was on there, and he was talking about how sky high the price for lumber is right now, and it has been for a while. Actually, for about a year, it's been crazy nuts. Remember a while ago you were looking for deck boards? Remember that?
Yeah. So I thought that would be a short-term thing, but looks like it's going to be another crazy year.
Yeah, I know. It's not over. It's not over yet. So what kind of antenna work did you do?
Oh, I put a 80-meter doublet up. I just got it, the center up and the leg somewhat up. And I'll go out at a different time and test it out and put it to the right length and all that stuff.
Right. Okay, so you got it started. Right on. Looking forward to seeing how that turns out.
Well, the reception is great, so it's nice to hear a lot more stations on 80 meters. I wanted to listen to the Clara, the ladies' chatter party yesterday, so I got the antenna sort of thrown on the ground yesterday, and I was able to hear some of the ladies, but I thought, oh, it's a warmer day today, so I'll get out and do a little bit more. Now, for the Irish thing, I'm only 1% Irish.
Wow.
My parents are German and Dutch, and I had my DNA done, and it's funny, I'm mostly English, and then that's like 48%, and then 11% German. So it kind of surprised me. I thought I'd be more German and more Dutch than anything, but that's not quite the way it goes.
Ah, interesting. Well, I guess maybe I shouldn't say that I don't have any Irish blood in me. I've never had any DNA done, but as far as I know, it's European, French, and Native Canadian. So very interesting. Yeah, maybe one day we'll get that done.
Yeah, well, it depends. You don't you don't look at your father's father's father and mother's family for how much DNA you have in you, right? You go to the parents, and the parents married. Like they weren't all German or all Dutch. They married Irish and Scottish and whatever. So yeah, it's quite interesting. Um, it's amazing to find out how many people you have related to you DNA wise. It's just amazing from all over the world.
Yeah, hey, when they break it down like that, it's fascinating. Yeah, I'm into all that kind of stuff. Ancient aliens and DNA manipulation. I'm all about that. All right, Deb. Thanks for sharing that with us there. Geez, I forget what I was going to. Oh yeah, did you do anything to your 2-meter antenna?
No, why?
I think your signal's a little bit lower than it usually is. You're only 9 plus, which is about a 10 over S9. And I thought before I used to be able to get you full scale. I'm not sure if anyone else is having any difficulty hearing you, but I have no problem at all. S9 plus 10 there, that's no problem. I just thought you were stronger.
Yeah, I think I used to be, maybe me clumping around the antenna today, doing the antenna work, I might have moved something, or who knows. I'll have to check it out sometime.
Okay, well, very good. I just thought I'd point that out. And yeah, good to hear you in there, Deb. All right, well, let's move along and go say hello to Paul, VE3 PDL.
Very good, Chuck. Good evening, Deb, and everybody else on the net there. Yeah, not much to add, sir. Just in here listening along. Gonna take the dogs out for a walk in a minute, and then I'll be back till the end of the net. So I'll pass it back to you, Chuck, so you can pick up some more contacts there. V3 PDL.
All right, thanks, Paul. Great signal, full scale, great audio. All right, how about you beer drinker? You got any Irish blood in you before you go?
No, actually, I'm part English and part Italian.
I pipe beer.
And part beer.
Yeah, I'm not sure which side that comes from.
I think it comes from the Blue Mountain side. All right, very good then. Okay, on this St. Patrick's Day, beautiful 6 degrees above zero at 8:23 p.m. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu with the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. Taking check-ins, please come now. Okay, nothing heard. With that, I can start by saying there are a few contests on this weekend. For those of you who like contesting. Let's see now. If we go to contestcalendar.com, we'll see that on Friday the 20th, we have the Russian DX contest, which looks like it's going to start like Saturday morning. There's some RTTY. There's a Run for the Bacon. That's Debbie's favorite. On again. There is a VHF UHF contest. So anyways, if you're interested to find out the times and the bands and modes and all that, just go and type in contest calendar, one word, .com, and you'll be able to see a week or a month ahead of time or whatever you want to see. All right, let's try one more time. This is VA3 CJZ with the Amateur Radio Exchange Group taking check-ins. Any check-ins, come now. All right, let's send it back up to GNP. Have you heard from Dave lately?
Yeah, I was out there on Monday. I generally go out maybe once a week, sometimes every 2 weeks. But yeah, I was out there on Monday.
Oh, well, tell him I said hi next time you go there.
Yeah, no problem. He's putting up an 8 set for 10 as soon as the weather breaks.
Yeah, it sounds like a few people are planning on doing some outside work there as soon as the weather breaks. Yeah, sounds good. I want to lift one of the legs up on my G5 RV antenna there and see how that works out.
Yep, I hear you. Yeah, other than that, everything's quiet with Dave. He's not doing too much. He's on DMR a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you guys used to be into digital there for a while, eh?
Yep, we still communicate on digital, on DMR. It works really good.
Yeah, I guess. If you have trouble reaching each other's repeaters or whatever, DMR is a lot easier.
Yep, that's the way to go.
Right on. Okay. Yeah, well, like I said, tell them I say hi next time. And yeah, when all this nonsense eases up there, we'll have to have a coffee break somewhere.
Yeah, you don't have a DMR radio, do you, Chuck?
No, sir, I don't.
Right, when I go out west, I'm going out west July, August, and I'm going to take my DMR radio with me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were going to do that last year and take the DMR with you and be able to communicate back there all the way. No problem. Right on.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, just driving out west alone is fun. I love it. I used to do it twice a year, once out west and once back at the end of summer. Yeah, it's peaceful.
Yeah, well, I'm planning on July, August to go out. I didn't go out last year because of COVID, but I'm going to go out this year anyways, I think.
Yeah, make sure you find out ahead of time about forest fires in the areas you may have to divert highways and that.
Oh yeah, well, I use my GPS, and if I have to divert a highway, it'll just divert me.
Because I know once you start going through Western Ontario and northern Northwest Ontario, there's lots of forest fires that start in the spring. So hopefully it won't be a bad year for that. So yeah, bet you're looking forward to that.
Yes,
All right, Garnett, thank you for sharing. Let's go back over to VE3RPP. Okay, nothing heard. Must have stepped away. How about you there, Steve? VA3NFG. Oh, I was on the wrong antenna.
There you go.
Did I hear KCI keying up in there?
I don't know. Art, were you keying up? Well, try keying up because Art's back on his vertical. Let's give it another shot. Okay, Art's in there. Any copy on him whatsoever?
Well, he's breaking the squelch, but right in with the noise level again. So, and I had the beam on the entire time there. No wonder some people were having a hard time hearing me. I was pointed in his direction too. So I don't know what to say. Ask him if he's got any Irish blood in him.
All right. US units. Art, have you got any Irish blood in you, or any Irish other stuff in you? Art's family hails from Holland. So mother and father came in during the Second World War, and they gave us an art. So he's a work of art. But anyways, like I said before, Paul and I are working on a little ham stick antenna that will give him 2 or 3 decibels of gain, and hopefully we can give him some more send and receive capability. So, anyways, yeah, I'm glad to hear you back on the vertical. When you switched over the beam, you were definitely in the dirt. 2 meters up here has got horrible noise. It ranges from S6 to F7, so it's really tough when your propagation is horizontal.
Basically in over there, and yeah, hopefully it's going all doing some antenna over here. Like the antenna I have over here, I have a magnet mount that's vertically in the window off of my heating system.
Well, we're certainly going to get you set up for something better. Deb always gets it really good, so she's going to broadcast to the entire world. And as long as Chuck has his antenna switch on the right selection, then most of the world can hear him. But anything further, Chuck, while I've got Art on the line?
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, I just tell him I was able to pull him in at S4 on the beam, but very noisy this evening. And so I could only make out half of what he was saying. But hopefully we're going to get him fixed up soon.
Roger that. That's my task. That's my, what did the Knight say? It was
your project.
The Knights Templar. They had something that they were working on. Anyways, that's mine.
Okay, very good. All right, well, if, pass that on to Mac. Pass that on to Art for me. That I'm looking forward to being able to hear him.
Shall do. Just don't call me Bob. Okay, Art. Chuck's looking forward to hearing you and you hearing him, and we'll get you set up with this ham stick set up. So hopefully it's going to work better for everybody. Anyways, Art, you going to stick around for next round?
Mac Bob.
Over there. Next week we got supposed to be all night weather all during the week, so he's got those used to get the team up there.
Roger that. Yeah. So Art's going to stick around for another round, and he's reminding you that another week of good weather so you can get your beam up higher. So I'm going to take a standby and let you move on down the line.
Okay, very good. Thank you for that, Mac. All right, let's do another shout out. Is there anybody else out there who'd like to check into the Amateur Radio Exchange Group? This is VA3CJZ. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in East Hamilton, below the escarpment. Any check-ins, please come now.
How you doing down there below the escarpment? Victor Echo 3, kilowatt.
Oh my goodness, there's a voice from the past. Anyone else out there? All right, I guess not. Victor Echo 3 kilowatt Papa. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening, Chuck. I'm going to send you a message, your messenger. I think you're going to like this message that I sent you. But anyway, yeah, I'll explain it all later. But I don't want to really give all the info out over the air. But it's kind of, well, anyway, talk about it later. But anyway, yeah, I haven't checked in for a while. I can't usually check in when I'm at home. I can hear I can hear Mac and I can hear a few other guys. I can hear Paul, but I just can't get out on the HT. So anyway.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with Simplex, no repeater. But yeah, nice to hear you in there, Kevin. So how's things? You working or driving bus or what?
And for no, I'm into a few other things, but no, I didn't go back because of COVID stuff.
Yeah.
And you see, there's drivers that have all kinds because there's a few people that had to be quarantined, like a few drivers because the kids they had on the bus got it, or one of their parents or that. So, and they're fighting for the money for having to take 2 weeks off. So, and I asked that question before. I said, well, what if we go? Well, you got to prove that you got it here, or we're not sure if we're going to pay you if you have to go into quarantine. Well, I'm not coming back. I'll see you later when this is over.
Yeah, and what about that Amazon that they ended up shutting down there? Was it Brampton or Mississauga or something? They ended up shutting the bus line down first, and then they shut the warehouse down after.
Yeah, that's down. I guess it's under quarantine for a few weeks. Not sure how long that's going to be. I don't know how much it's affected everybody's orders, but that's one of the big ones around here.
Yeah, and the other one's Brantford. I usually get my stuff out of Brantford, so didn't really affect me. I ordered something, got it the next day there just a few days ago. So, yeah. Well, I'll have to ask you the same question I asked everybody else. The theme tonight is St. Patty's. Do you happen to have any native blood in you, and Irish blood as well? I mean,
sorry, I doubled with.
Question: we know you're native. Do you have any Irish blood in you?
How about you?
No, just French and native.
Do you like a little?
A little what?
A little Irish in you.
Redhead, green eyes, sure.
St. Patrick's Day, it's just a shame that everything has to be closed up and no big parades and all the rest of the hoopla that went on with it, but it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I think they wanted to not dye the river in, what is it, Detroit or something? They usually dye a river. They've been doing it for 60 years, and last year they didn't do it for the first time, and this year I think somebody said whether they say yes or no, we're doing it, and I guess the river's green. It's either Chicago or Detroit.
Yeah, they did it. No big parade or parties or stuff like that. So anyway.
Yeah, you driving around or are you parked?
Just waiting for Betty said her sisters.
Yeah, Roger. All right, Kev. Well, if I don't hear from you later, there say hi to the better half for me. And yeah, it's been a while.
I was in there. I just came out talking on the radio a bit.
Right on. What's new?
Too much, not too much. A few things going on. Hey, I wanted to see you. Is Paul checked in CSY?
No, he hasn't.
Had a few questions from him. Just bought Donald the 3D printing machine there. We just got it yesterday. Actually, it came through Amazon. But anyway, that's funny. Yeah, just trying to get it set up, and that is a little bit of a process to it. But had a few questions for him.
Okay. Well, he might be here after the net. I know he's not a big fan of the YouTube stream, so he might wait till after the net there and check in. So yeah, if I hear him, I'll pass it along there, Kev.
Streaming now?
Yes, sir.
Go check that out. Anyway, I sent you that message. So, all right, I got a few messages just come in myself, so I got to check them out. All right, I'll catch up to you in a bit. Enjoy the rest of the night if I don't come back.
All right, Kevin. Take care and have a great rest of the night. Thank you for stopping by VE3KKP. Anyone else out there like to stop by the Amateur Radio Exchange Group, A.R.E.G? My call is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in East Hamilton, below the escarpment. Any new check-ins, please come now.
VE3 Papa Foxtrot Hotel.
Hey, there he is, VE3PFH, one of my neighbors. How you been there, Pete?
Pretty good. Not too much to say, just taking it easy. Haven't been doing any renos yet, giving the wrist a good rest still. That's about it. I might maybe chip away maybe tomorrow. Pitter patter, get at her before it gets too warm out. Want to enjoy the outdoors, eh?
Oh yeah, but it's going to be a while before it gets too hot there. We're just going to reach the double digits there in the next couple of days, so that is something I'm looking forward to anyways.
And last summer I was looking forward to the winter for the furnace. It's got it so cold with the air conditioning and 2 window shakers upstairs there. I got to go outside to warm up.
Yeah, that's like my wife. We have the air conditioner in the kitchen, right? So the kitchen is the coldest place, but it is facing a doorway so that the air could go through in the other rooms. But yeah, she'll put sweatpants on and whatnot there in the summertime. Yeah, when you get too cold, go outside.
Mine likes to have the window open in the winter time there. I'm going to bed and it's like freezing.
Well, that's when you snuggle up and share the body heat.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, just looking forward to, some warmer weather. That's about it.
Right on. You been thinking about putting a wire antenna up too, or no?
Which antenna?
For Oh, you don't have an HF radio, so I guess you're not planning on putting an HF antenna up.
Not too sure. We're going to do some spring cleanup there. Fix that one coax there that failed in the middle of the winter there. Still haven't done that. Larry actually gave me a soldering gun there, and it works pretty good. I was trying it out yesterday. I'll have to pitter patter and get at her there.
All right. Okay, Pete, you going to stick around or are you going to take off?
We're listening, unless the wife calls me to go bring the doggies out. But we'll be listening. V3 PFH, back to you.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, if the boss calls, you got to go. I understand. Okay, VE3 PFH, Pete in the East End. Anyone else like to join us for the A.R.E.G? This is VA3 CJZ taking check-ins. Please come now.
Yeah, I'll give you a check in there, Chuck. Your neighbor across the road, VE3 WKG.
Hey, there's another voice from the past. VE3 WKG. Kevin, good evening. How are you?
Not doing too bad. Just chilling here on a St. Paddy's Day evening. Been listening along. I'll give you a check in there, Chuck. Sounds like you're getting quite a few there. Nice to hear you in there too, Kevin, there, and your portable up on the mountain there. I was
picking you up about an S5 down here on your handy talkie, pointing southwest with the beam here. So I don't know if you're home or where you are in the mobile. I think you're out sitting somewhere waiting for Betty. But yeah, say hello to Kevin KKP and everyone on net. Have a good evening there and happy St. Patty's Day. Hello there, my other neighbor Butch. I heard you in there. Look at that. I kept after you, eh? Yeah, there you go. What do they call that when you do that? Oh, we're stalking each other. Anyhow, back over to net control. Chuck there. VA3CJZ, VE3WKG.
Okay, Kevin, listen, I didn't ask Butch if he had any Irish blood in him because I know he's German. But I got to ask you, red hair, fair skin, you have any Irish blood in you?
Yeah, you would think so, eh? The red hair, the freckles, and even the name Kevin, I believe, is leaning towards the Irish part there. But to be honest with you, my dad was a Frenchman and my mom an English woman. So, yeah. The curly red hair, though, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I wish I was Irish. I would be more handsome. They're handsome people.
Especially the leprechauns, leading you to the pot of gold.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, Kevin, how do you hear me up there if you're still listening? I was wondering if he hears me on his portable up there. Took off.
How about it there, KKP? You still with us? No, I guess he took off. Hey, that antenna you put up there, what is that? Is that a mystery?
No. Ooh. Boy, does it ever work good, too. Boy, there's a pileup on OnTars today, and I can't believe it. The guy heard me over it. Now they run 100 watts. But I guess when you run a full wave, there's a little bit of gain through it. But, yeah, it's a full wave loop. It's a big triangle. I closed it across the bottom. Just going along the top of the fence there, running it. There's a little nail every 10 feet or so. Yeah, wrap it around, keep it nice and tight. Then at the backyard, that fence that goes east and west probably goes about 20 feet. That one leg go down to the triangle at the backyard there, probably 15 feet off the ground. I'm using the neighbor's steel clothesline. They let me. I talked to the guy there. He let me use the hook on the top. You don't even have a clothesline on it, just a pole there. Eh? You know, the big metal ones where they like 12 feet, 15 feet. I think about 15 feet high. But, yeah, going a little bit west there to fit the big 247 feet. I started out with 200 feet. I went to Princess Auto. I bought 2 rolls of 100 feet each of 18 gauge wire. I started out with that playing around. Then I had some wire laying around here from the old mystery of that. I added on to the bottom. And, yeah, I just kept closing it off until I went on to 80 meters where it was close to 147 feet. You figure that's right around OnTars, too. OnTars are just above there. It's resident flat. Don't even have to tune up there anymore. But say with 20 meters, don't have to tune. But I forgot to add in, I ordered a 9-to-1 Ballon Udin there from Toronto, their Radio World. I got that too, separate between the twin lead and the 50 feet of LMR 400 coming in. But yeah, this antenna is working really good.
Oh, okay. Right on. Yeah, I was wondering why you had the 9-to-1 unknown. Well, geez, you should have let me know. If I got wire, I could have gave you.
Ooh, that much wire? That's a lot. But yeah, I don't know. I like this antenna. You see, it's not very high. I'm not up as high as you or nothing. Just got the apex. I feed it with the twin lead up at the top, right up at the antron, where the whip is there. That's where it's being fed, and then it goes down its closed loop.
Oh, very good. I'll have to come over there and check that out. There, weather's breaking. It's gonna be nice there in a couple of days.
Yeah, for I don't know, it cost me $100 to build it. $60, well, 59 and change for that little 9-to-1 set here. I wound one up. I went down the basement, cut some of the old wires. Hey, Butch, don't laugh. I ain't going to say it. Oh. But anyhow, I built a little ballon, but it was only good for 50 watts.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Need something a little stronger. So that 9-to-1's working good for you then?
Oh, yeah. As soon as I put that on, a big difference. How I knew is when I wound that 9-to-1 around a little cheap core, one of those toroid coils, just a small one. And I wound a little skinny wire around it, 3 wires at a time. Made a 9-to-1. It was supposed to only be 5 windings, and I put 9. There's a little more as extra, but it worked good. I knew when I hooked up to that analyzer and it was around 50 ohms, I knew it was good.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That come in handy, eh?
Yeah, that's what gave me the idea, and I thought, I never used to believe in ballons or unins or that before, but hey, if it brings the impedance down and able to tune on there, and it works awesome. I love it. At first, I was starting with like random wires and trying vertical wires, like getting up as high, like 40 feet, 30 feet, even if I had to go on an angle, and then just a ground quarter or a counterpoise there and stuff like that. And then I thought, I'm going to try a big loop. And I'm happy with this, and I ain't going to move it. I already messed around with it once, and it made it go from a flat match, like 1.0, across the whole 20-meter band from the bottom to the top. And I went and messed around with it. Now it's like a 1.1 to 1.3, which is still good, so I ain't touching it anymore.
Yeah, you know what happens, but yeah, sometimes it just gets the best of you, and you just have to go see if you can tweak it. But sometimes you tweak it one time's too many, and then you're like, oh man, what a mess. But anyways, all right, Kevin, sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'm glad you've got success with that antenna. I'll have to come by and check it out there. All right. Well, if you're going to hang in there, we'll get back around to you there, Kev. Thank you very much. That was VE3WKG in the East End of Hamilton. Let's go back up the list there and say hello to VE3FJJ. Flynn, you there?
Yes, Chuck. How are you?
I'm good. You been listening along?
Yes, I'm still listening along and still talking to my company here, and yeah, things are good.
Okay, you have company. All right. Well, we won't hold you too long there. I'm just curious. Do you have an HF radio, or do you plan on getting one eventually?
Actually, I do have an HF radio, Kenwood TS440S.
You got an antenna up for it?
The only antenna I have up right now is that IMAX 2000, which would run 10, 11, and 12 for the time being.
Right. Okay. Well, there are a few guys on here that know how to build antennas. So Kevin there, my neighbor, he's one of them. If you ever need help there, don't be shy. Come on the radio and ask.
That would be awesome. I'm actually thinking about running a GR5V, if I stand corrected.
Yeah, close. G5RV. Actually, if you guys put that call sign into QRZ.com in the search, you'll find out that that's actually the name of the gentleman, Mr. Blaney, that invented this antenna quite a few years ago.
Oh, okay. Right on. I will definitely have to search that up and do a little research there.
Yeah, just go to QRZ.com and put in G5RV, and you'll get all the info there. Okay, we'll let you get back to your company then, Flynn. Thanks for sticking around. We'll get back to you in a bit. Let's go down to VE3PDL. Paul.
I'm still here listening along, Chuck. Not much to throw into the pot at this moment, but I am here, sir.
All right. Are you also waiting for the weather to warm up a little bit before heading back out into the tower jungle?
Oh, yeah. got some changes to do over here. All the same stuff's going to be up, but it's getting moved around. I already told you that stuff before, so no sense beating a dead horse and repeating myself.
Yeah. If I can get somebody to climb there, I'd love to put my rotator and my two Yagis up there. So seeing how you had the one rotator up there gave me a good idea.
Copy that.
Yeah. So plus I don't have any belts or anything like that, harnesses, rope. Getting too old to be going up without any safety gear. I've gone all my life without using safety gear, except 1 year, or actually when we used to work at the CNE, they made everybody that went any higher than 10 feet, I think it was, and you had to have a harness on and a hard hat, and oh man, it's crazy.
I'll be your safety man, Paul. A little rope around your neck to make sure you don't fall too hard.
Oh, just to soften the blow a little bit, eh?
He can be underneath you so that when you fall, he'll absorb it.
Oh, we'll get you a Huey cushion.
Lord, help me.
There you go. That's all you need is to have Huey standing underneath. All right, then. Okay, Paul. I guess you're not too chatty at the moment. We'll keep moving along and go to the next person there. That'll be Deb. VA3OYL. Debbie.
That would be me. Not much else to say. I'm hoping I'll get a call from the doctor to get my vaccination, my COVID vax. A friend of mine goes to the same doctor. She's 60 years old, and she got a call a couple days ago. So I might be lucky and get in soon. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I recognize that station calling in there. Please stand by. Yeah, that's interesting there, Deb. Like Paul said, he got a call from his doctor's office, and I've been thinking about if my doctor's office is going to call because I've got diabetes and I'm over 60. So yeah, be interesting. See, they want all the AstraZeneca vaccine that no one wants. That's why they're giving them out to the people 60 and 65 right at the moment. When they came out with that news last week, I was flabbergasted. Like, listen, you haven't even registered the 80 plus, and you're calling all the people that are 60 to 65. What's going on here?
I know that the whole thing's been such a crazy mess. They get thrown little curveballs, and then everything gets screwy.
Yeah, well, I'm okay. I can wait till most of this nonsense is cleared up, and then we start receiving millions and millions of doses, and then, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, if my doctor calls, I'll take the shot. I'd rather go to a doctor's office than go to some big mass vaccination clinic.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, I'll just wait and just take it when it's my turn.
Yep, I'm the same. Okay, Deb, thanks for sharing that. And let's go and say hello to Rick, BK, VE3, Bravo Kilowatt. Good evening, Rick. Welcome.
Yeah, okay. I turned on my radio here to go on to 4:30. I was in a Zoom meeting, and I just come free. And I turned this radio on, and here my mic was locked down. So if you had a carry on there, I apologize. That was me that did that. Chuck, B3BK.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, didn't interfere at all there. Actually, I did notice. I was at S3 noise level there or carrier, but nothing interfered there, Rick. So it's all good.
Yeah, okay, so put me down for a check-in, I guess. And I almost forgot about the net tonight there with our Zoom meeting for the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club. And went very well. Barry, V3ISX, did a great presentation on how his remote works, and that's the one that Marty, V3QE, and myself use from the Warplane Heritage because our antenna is still not up there and we can't get there. Right now, the museum is closed because of the COVID and possibility of third wave and all that good stuff. So we're still doing it remotely anyway. So that's all I got. And yeah, we'll listen in here there. Chuck, thanks for doing the net and keep up the good work there. VA3CJZ from V3BK. Oh, by the way, have you heard Art at all?
Yeah, absolutely. There, Art is in there with us. I do have someone relaying at the moment because I'm unable to pick him up still. But a couple of guys there, PDL and VA3IMW, are working on getting Art a different antenna set up, and so that we can make contact.
He was in there right now.
Okay, very good. Art, V3KCI, are you there? Oh, hey, I've been busy. Anyway, yeah, I had a Zoom meeting tonight for the club and all that. We got elections coming up. I got to talk to you about that later. Anyway, yeah, we'll talk about that on the phone. And yeah, anyway, you're booming in here, no problem at all, Art. So well, have you moved anything or changed anything at your end? Because I think maybe usually your signal's stronger when I'm on this radio. Right now I'm on the beam and I'm pointing at you.
Paul was mentioning he's got another antenna that's probably in the window over here.
Okay, your signal went way back up there again that time, so that could have been some local interference here. Maybe I thought maybe your signal was down, but it's okay. So what did you say about Paul there? I didn't quite catch that. He's done something to your
Remind me
antenna
to
there
switch
over,
over
or you got
from
something
the beam
better?
after.
Yeah, he's got another antenna that's probably in the window over here, and it's even works better.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. Right? Many minds, many minds helping out. Somebody has different ideas than somebody else here, so it's always good to have some support there. So anyway, we'll let them get back to the net here, there, Mart, and good to hear you in there. And we'll have to talk on the phone there soon. Anyway, 73 for now, and we're listening in here, Chuck. So back to net control is B3BK.
Okay, Rick, thanks very much. And I finally got Art to come in a little bit better there on the beam. I got him at S4, flickering S5 now when I flip over to the beam. But on the Omni, there's no luck there. Anyways, yeah. Any word on the museum opening up, or are they canceling the air show this year, or do you know anything about that?
Okay, the last thing I got another email that they're not going to reopen March 22nd. They were going to look at it again, and they've already decided that the health people are calling for a third wave, whatever. Anyway, the CEO, Dave Rohr, very, very, very smart guy. And he's already determined that better off to be safe, because out there at the Warplane Heritage, we get a lot of travelers, a lot of people that are jetting in, jetting out, whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of travelers, and so to keep his staff as well as us volunteers safe, he has decided to leave it closed for the time being. So we have to. We're all on an email list, and the last email we got was they're going to leave it closed even after the 22nd of March. So we'll have to see what happens from there on there, Chuck. So that's all I know. And the radio room was not open anyway. Well, even though they opened under COVID, everybody was trained on how, to wear the mask, what to do, and all that, and keep the distance. And they were displaying the aircraft on the main floor, keeping social distance. But up in the radio room, it's not that big and pretty hard to keep social distance up there. And they also had up there, they have the simulations up on the second floor where the radio room is. They have like twice the space we do. So they were able to do that because once you're situated behind a screen to do a simulated flying, then you don't move and you can be social distance away from somebody else. So, but that was before when they were actually open, and now they decided not to be open at all. So, anyway, there we go. That's repeat myself. I think I gave you plenty of information, and hopefully we'll be all back to normal sooner or later. V3BK.
Okay, thank you for the information there, Rick. One last thing I've been asking everybody tonight since it's St. Patrick's Day, keeping with the theme there. We are streaming live on YouTube. I'm wearing a green shirt for St. Patty's Day. I got to ask you, like I asked everyone else, do you have any Irish blood in you, Rick?
Oh, yeah, my wife is Irish. I don't know, Heinz 57. I like to think I'm English. My name's English, but I think I even have some Indian in me from a way back there, so I don't know for sure. But yeah, my wife is Irish, and yeah, you don't want to get her mad.
Okay, but I do think that Heinz 57 handle has already been taken, but we know what you mean. Okay, Rick, thanks a lot for stopping by and filling us in there. Much appreciated, sir.
Yeah, Roger on that.
Okay, anyone else like to join us for check-in number 14 on the Amateur Radio Exchange Group? This is VA3CJZ. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in East Hamilton. Any new check-ins, please come now.
Portable.
Okay, I acknowledge VE3 CSY Portable. Good evening there, Paul. Somebody was just asking for you. I think it was KKP bought a 3D printer and was requiring some assistance.
Wow, that's pretty cool. No, I'm still heading home, so I'm on Main Street. I have my handy copy with me. Well, I'm weak and fluttery, but I thought I'd throw it in the pot for you.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm getting your HT at S8, flickering S9. Whereabouts are you?
Main approaching Wentworth.
Ah, you're navigating through downtown. Okay. Main through the check-in. Much appreciated, sir. We will be here for almost another hour. It's 9 p.m. Temperature has dropped to 4 degrees Celsius. Still nice outside. Okay, anyone else like to join us for the A.R.E.G? This is VA3 CJZ taking check-ins. Please come now. All right, let's see if KKP is still with us. VE3 Kilo Papa. Guess not. All right. Let's see if PFH is still with us. VE3 Papa Foxtrot Hotel. Did the boss call you?
No, we're still here.
Roger. So how's the son making out with the construction work?
He hasn't been doing it. This guy's been giving him a dick around there, his boss, and driving him in the morning, and yeah, giving him a run around saying he slept in, and meanwhile he's at the job site and stuff. But it's going to be, he's got something else in mind there where he's going to put his foot in the door. So another construction company there, someone a little more reliable.
Yeah, I'm sure there are plenty in Hamilton now. The weather is breaking as well. A lot of roofers want to work early. Construction, pretty soon they'll be able to dig up the earth there. It's not too hard right now, I don't think. So, yeah, okay. Well, that's too bad he's getting screwed around there. But like I said, there are plenty others out there.
Yeah, he's young. He could probably, I don't know if he could still collect Pogie or whatever, but yeah, he's still young there. He could probably take a year off there and go about his business. But yeah, we'll get him in line there, and hopefully you'll get the fence job there.
Yeah, yeah. Is he back home or at the other place?
Well, he's home. The daughter don't live here no more.
Yeah, and mine's moving back in on Sunday, I think.
Ooh, lots of fun. You got to put the radio room out of limits, eh?
Gonna have to build a cage around the radio room. Nah, she's all right.
Oh yeah, they grow up too fast. Yeah, if they're having troubles. Yeah, it's always a nest to come back to. But I'm gonna have lots of space up here once Alex moves his bed downstairs.
Oh yeah, gonna do the complete move, eh?
Yeah, he's gonna have to help out and do some sanding, especially the ceiling. He's nice and tall, eh? You can knock that off. Got a little bit of mudding to do, but it's coming along pretty good. Don't have to worry about buying paint. Got all that paint there I got for free off of Kijiji.
Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't heard too much about Kijiji there in a while. I haven't visited that site in quite some time, but yeah, right on. Put him to work and yeah, finish up. I hate mudding. Always did. Just not my favorite thing to do.
Oh yeah, I've been using that Kijiji there, selling some stupid stuff. Sold like a dent puller I had for like years. Actually, not doing auto body anymore. Yeah, some guy came and grabbed that. I was gonna throw it into this with the scrap. Even sold the back outdoor table. Hey, when I got all those stones and the nice table, gas table from the wife's boss there. That table was taking up too much room in my backyard there, so I sold it. Got $150 for it. Thank you, cha-ching.
Yeah, well, you did. You did work to get it, and so yeah, you should be rewarded for. You should be able to sell it. Right on. Good for you. All right. All right, Pete. We'll let you go, and we'll see if the other fella after you is still there. VE3WKG, Kevin.
Boy, I'm still in here listening along there. Yeah, I posted a little twin lead antenna for 2 meters. Maybe Art, if he's listening there, I can hear him good. Wondering if Art could hear me all right. I hear him fine. But yeah, I got this little antenna I posted in your group there, Chuck. There, maybe Art, he could try it out if he's got a piece hanging around. It costs like 50 cents to make. I got it hanging on the wall. I should make a video of it. Plugged into my valve hang. I can keep Toronto repeater and everything with it right here on the main floor. Wonder if he made something like that. At least you can move it around, you know what I mean? I don't know what he's got there. Something upside down hanging from the ceiling. This, yeah, it's just 54 inches of twin lead there, and you're short out at the bottom there, go up 1.25 inches, and that's where you feed it. The live one side of a piece of coax is a short run shield, 15 inches and a quarter up the one side there on the shielded side. You notch it out 1/4 inch, and away you go. There's 2-meter antenna, and I hook it up to the analyzer, Chuck. It's unbelievable, right from 144 up to 150 megahertz. It's below a 1.3. It's a 1-to-1 to 1.3 SWR across the whole band.
Oh, wow, eh? Yeah, I know Mac, VA3IMW there, said he's going to take on the task of getting Art another antenna there. So I don't know, maybe you guys could talk what would be the best about it, but I know he wants to take on that project. But yeah, by all means, there's other guys out here on the radio that want to learn about making their own antennas. That's great that you posted it on the Facebook A.R.E.G site there. So whoever hasn't joined yet, you should go. If you have a Facebook account, you should punch in A.R.E.G, and after that you'll see A.R.E.G 146430, an amateur radio group. That's us. Ask to join, and we'll let you in. So yeah. You can learn all kinds of stuff. We like to post a lot of radio related items, so it's not just a general Facebook page. So yeah, very good. Thanks, Kevin.
Tell them where you got the wire from.
Was that Pete? You talking to Kevin?
Yeah, did Kevin tell you where you got the wire from?
Yeah, Princess Auto, no?
Oh, some wire, some other wire.
Well, I know what he's talking about. The first 9-to-1 that I cut, I thought I was cutting the phone wire out in the basement, but I cut my water main wire, you know, where they come in with the remote. Oops, so I had to splice that back together.
Oh, that's funny.
I thought so.
Hope it works.
Get some free Wawa.
I spliced it all back. It should be all right.
Yeah, I had wire come off of mine there, you know, where they come by with their reader. And yeah, we got a notice in the mail not long after. Sorry, we can't read your meter, blah, blah, blah. So I went to look, and it was just a wire that came off. I mean, the guy could have even put it on himself.
Yeah, I was messing around in the basement, and I snipped it. Oop.
Kilo Charlie Indian. We're going to go 10-7 over here. Kentucky had a good evening for the net. Everybody on the channel over here. Everybody's doing a super good.
There, Art. Nice hearing you in there. It's Kevin. I live across the street from Chuck there. Chuck, I don't know if you heard him or not. He's going to bed there or shut down. He said you're running the good net, and for everybody to have a good one.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I could pull in Art that time. I can hear you, Art. Can you hear me?
What did you do? Went over your fingers and sticking it back on your radio?
Yeah. Conditions must be changing there, Art. Anyways, I switched over to the beam, and I'm using the 2-meter beam right now. So thanks for sticking around, Art, and look forward to being able to communicate 1-to-1 all the time now.
Yeah, no problem there, Chuck. We got a whole nice week worth of good weather coming ahead, so you've got no excuse not to work on your feet.
Yeah, that's it. And we'll have to get Mac there to put together his magic there. Okay, Art, thanks again, and we'll talk to you again soon. Have a good night.
Everybody on the net channel over here, have a good one, and be safe. Be careful.
Good night. Happy St. Patty's Day.
You too.
Okay, switching back over to the Omni. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate that. Well, let's see if anybody else out there would like to stop by the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. This is VA3CJZ. My name is Chuck, and I'm located in East Hamilton. Any new check-ins, please come now.
VA3KIX.
There he is, IX, Rick up in Copetown. Good evening, Rick. How are you?
I'm okay. How about yourself?
It's nut night. I'm doing great. Winter is pretty much over. Yeah, we might get another little, get hit with a little something in March. We usually do, but looks like it's going to be for the next week. It's looking really nice. So, yeah, really looking forward to being outside more and not having this darn furnace on behind me come on all the time. Good signal there, Rick. I got you at S5 over here at the Center Mall and down here in Hamilton.
You should mention that previous fellow that you were just talking to. I get him at full scale over here. He's hitting me. All the lights are flashing when he hits me. So I thought that was interesting. Are you much of a barbecuer? Do you do that in the winter, or do you wait for summer for nice weather?
Well, if I can get to it and there's not too much snow, I do like to barbecue year round. Yeah, but I don't have a covered area for it. It's just out on the back deck. So I love barbecuing, smoking. I make my own beef jerky, but I lost the smoker out in our house fire. So I'm gonna have to either make another one or acquire another smoker. Oh man, do I ever miss my beef jerky?
You're trying to tell me you put one up and smoke?
Yeah, and then people, we weren't allowed in for 2 weeks, and people came by. They pulled my antenna, my mast poles, all the metal pole, everything. Yeah, and then we had food inside our refrigerators and freezers, and so that was all garbage. Even the freezers. They wouldn't let us in. The owners of the property wouldn't let us in for 2 to 3 weeks. So yeah, it is what it is.
And what was the source of the fire? Did they figure that out? Was it like a heater or something?
Yeah, it was a generator.
Gasoline generator?
Yep. The exhaust heated up wooden staircase there and lit the house on fire. We weren't home.
I had that happen in my RV. I've got a storage compartment below that we used to have a cardboard box full of dog towels, and my muffler was just below that, and there was some metal missing out of some rust on the storage compartment, and just the heat got up in there and caught the box on fire and got the towels on. And I almost lost the admin for a trucker that stopped by with a good working fire extinguisher. I would have lost it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful with those exhausts. They get super hot. So anyways, the person you were talking about is my neighbor, Kevin, Victor Echo 3 Whiskey Kilo Golf, and I do believe he's using a beam antenna, probably pointed right at you. Are you there, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm still here. Why, is Ken hearing me all right?
Oh, that's Rick in Copetown.
Or yeah, Rick. I always call him Ken for some reason.
It wasn't Kevin. I was talking about Chuck. It was the guy in the apartment building has an antenna inside. You just finished talking to him.
It's Art.
Oh, it's Art. Yeah, well, he's more in your area than he is mine.
Okay, all right. Well, anyhow, I guess he must be facing my direction, if nothing else. All right, I won't hold it up. I'll let someone else in there. I'll be hanging around for a bit. Going to watch the Resident Alien at 10. I don't know if you're still following it, but it hasn't sunk yet. I'm waiting for it to get a bit better. It's been all right, I guess. Back to you with the A3KIX.
Yeah, it's funny you say that there, Rick. The wife and I have Found a new favorite show too, Resident Alien. It's funny. For now, until I get tired of it. But it's something new, and yeah, very good. Thanks for reminding me. I'm recording it, so I'll be able to watch that later this evening. All right, Rick, we'll let you go for now. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Much appreciated. Like I said, good signal down here at the Center Mall. VA3 KIX. Anyone else like to join us for the A.R.E.G? This is VA3 CJZ. My name is Chuck, and I'm located in East Hamilton. Any check-ins, come now. All right, I don't know if I skipped over Mac there, but let's go back up to Mac, VA3IMW.
I'm not sure if I missed out on a round, but nonetheless, I heard you mention me enough times, so you haven't completely forgotten me. And yes, Paul and I have a project, and we are on a quest. Our quest is to provide art with transmit and receive capabilities far beyond the extreme. And hopefully we get him to a point where he's totally self-sufficient.
There you go. Right on, right on. Well, don't take too long.
Oh, Paul's got the pie plate, the coax, and the connectors ready to go, and the ham sticks coming from Amazon Claus on Saturday. So who knows?
Amazon
we
Claus.
Have any degree of success. Maybe by next week you'll be able to rag chew with him direct and ignore everybody else.
Yeah, absolutely. I finally found him on the beam. Totally different direction than when I used to get him. So it took me a while to zero in on him there. He's more into the where I'm supposed to be pointing. But I used to get him off a bounce, I think. But conditions must be good this evening, because I was able to pull him in a little bit on the Omni as well. So, but not at the beginning of the net. So there you go. Conditions change, you know that, on the airwaves constantly. So yeah, looking forward to Amazona Claus. That's a good one.
Yeah, every time I drive past one of those Intello, whatever they are, the delivery vehicles.
Telecom.
I point at it and I smirk and say to my wife, there goes Amazon Claus. I believe in Amazon Claus. Do you?
Yeah, I believe the company you're referring to is Intellicom.
Roger that. Yeah. And somewhere in the back of that little van is a big red sack, and they reach in and pull out all kinds of wonderful things and deliver them to your doorstep.
That's right. Okay, looking forward to that there, Mac. All right. Anything else before we move along?
Nope, I'm hanging in for the duration, so I'll be listening along. Good job so far, and keep up the good work. Boy, have you got a face for radio.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for the compliment, I think. VA3 IMW on the West Mountain. Okay, well, let's go to the top of the list then and say hello to VE3 GNP. You still with us there, Garnett?
Garnet, wake up.
Maybe he's waiting for last call. All right, well, let's go to VE3 RPP. Rick, where are you? Okay, we haven't called on Steve in a while. VA3 NFG.
Yeah, how's it going, Chuck? Everyone's still on that. I'm just on the portable here. Letting the dog out again. Yeah, just chilling like a villain. What can I say? Back to you there, Chuck. VA3 NFG.
Hey, right on there, Steve. Yeah, we got you anywhere between 7 and 9 S units on the portable at the edge of the escarpment almost there. Very good. Okay, we'll let you do your business or let your pooch do the business there. Yeah, and we'll talk to you later. Very good, Steve. Good job.
Yeah, VA3 PPF checking in.
What can I say? Even the antenna connection to it's a little wobbly there. It got bent, but hey, it's still kicking. So okay, righto. Back over to you, Chuck. VA3 and FT.
Oh, yeah, right on. Yeah, you should check out the live stream on YouTube there later and check out 9:29 p.m. Timestamp on YouTube. Just put in my call sign in the search and you'll see the net up there. And yeah, you went up to S9 Plus there with that HT. Good job. And I acknowledge VA3 Papa Fox. Would that be Peter?
Yeah, that'd be me, Chuck. How are you tonight?
Hey, doing good there, Peter. Haven't heard you in a while there. How you been?
Kids are keeping me busy, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah? How old are they?
I got one's 8 and one's going on 7. I got custody of the grandkids.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Back to the unions. Okay, right on. Well, that's a good thing. But yeah, they keep you busy.
Well, most definitely, and on your toes all the time.
Oh, they're fast.
Yeah, and right now they're at that stage where they're fighting with each other over everything.
Yeah, see, I never had that luxury. I was an only child there. Mother had complications after me, and that was that. So totally different growing up as an only child.
Oh yeah, that's a boy and girl, and they fight like cats and dogs. And oh man, like I grew up with my sisters, and out there was 9 in my family. So, but there was only I was brought up with my sisters. Needless to say, and man, they used to teach me a lesson when I got out of line.
Yeah. I've heard stories of friends of mine there with their siblings and, older sisters, brothers, and younger, and all that stuff. Yeah. Very different. Something I know nothing about except hearing and watching other families. All right, Pete, nice to hear you in there. You're on your regular rig right now?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right. Well, you're full scale over here. If you also want to check yourself on YouTube there, just put in my call sign. And yeah, check out the timestamp around 9:31, 9:32. And yeah, full strength over here. Good job. All right. You're check-in number 16 there, Pete. Thanks again for stopping by. Anything else before we move along?
No. I'll give it back to you. Have a good evening there, Chuck. I'll be listening, monitoring this channel. Recheck.
Okay, not a problem there, Pete. We'll talk to you later. Recheck, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you there, Chuck. Sorry for interfering there. Just want to say hello to a good friend of mine, Peter there, VA3PPF. This is Kevin the Red Man, VE3WKG. Howdy, and welcome to the hobby.
Well, howdy there, Kevin. Sorry I'm slow with the numbers again. But hey, it's good to hear you out there, and thanks a lot.
Yeah, it was nice hearing you in there. I thought I'd have to break in there and say hi to you there. And you're sounding really good here. I'm right across the street from Chuck here, too, by the way, our net controller here on the A.R.E.G net. I'm going to hand it back to Chuck, the net controller there. Just wanted to break in there and say hi, Pete, and congratulations. And very nice hearing you in there. We're looking forward to hearing you in there and chatting again down the log. Back to you there, Chuck, VA3CJZ. This is VE3WKG.
Okay, Kevin, not a problem. You know as well as I do. It's what this net is all about. So yeah, we're pretty easy going here. check in anytime, break in anytime, and yeah, very good there. I think that's Igor, right? Or no, that's Rick. I'm thinking of someone else there. Bulldog. Is that it?
Yeah, it's Bulldog here. That was Kevin over there. Bulldog's VA3 PPF, Peter.
Yeah, I was just trying to remember your handle there. You're not yet registered in QRZ. You guys that don't have your call signs updated there, nobody will know. Somebody will give you a hard time, maybe saying you're not, you're not on the thing. Your name's not coming up. So you guys should go on to QRZ there and register your call sign in there.
Okay, I think when my wife was looking him up, she's seen mine on the list there already.
Yeah, he's on the government one, not on QRZ. QRZ's different. You got to get on there.
Yeah, QRZ.com. Put that in Google and go check out that website there. You can create your own logbook and put the check-ins that you get in there and keep a log, and you can look up anybody's call sign. And yeah, a lot of people use that as a reference to know who they're talking to. Just a friendly reminder for everybody out there so they know who you are. Okay, well, before we go down the list, let's do another call out. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie, Juliet Zulu with the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. Any new check-ins, please come now.
Victor Echo 3, Lima, Bravo, India.
Oh, and there's a late check-in from Larry. Good evening, Larry. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, Chuck. Just kind of listening along for the last couple of minutes there. So, yeah, I'll turn it back over to you and carry on down the list. Not a problem. The E3 LBI clear.
Okay, Larry, thanks for the check-in. You're number 17, just so you know, at 9:37 p.m. We are streaming live on YouTube. Just put in my call sign, VA3CJZ, and you can go there and check us out, and you can hear yourself online. Okay, anyone else like to check in? This is VA3CJZ taking check-ins. Okay, let's go back to the list. We spoke to Steve last on his portable. Let's see if Rick is still around. VA3 Alpha X-Ray Juliet, if I got that right. Okay, let's go say hello to Deb, VA3 OYL.
Yeah, hey, I'm just looking at the feed. What kind of mic is that on your boom mic? Boom stand?
Well, actually, there's two of them. One is for the radio, and the other one is for the YouTube. It's a USB mic. It just plugs straight into my laptop, pretty much. And they're called Neewer, Neewer. It's like the word newer, but you add an extra E in there. And they're pretty cheap on Amazon, and you can get a whole boom arm and microphone for pretty cheap.
Oh, okay, I know the name because the microphone clip that I use to fix my mic here, my desk mic, is a Neewer as well. So, okay, just wondering.
Holy, you got a double barrel shotgun.
Yes, sir. Actually, I've got three of them. If you look way in the back here, there's another one right there. So, yeah, we're hooked up. Double barrel shotgun. That's funny there, Kev. Okay, nothing heard from Rick. Let's go to Mac again. VA3IMW.
Back to me so quickly. Wow. You caught me in mid-chew. Wow.
Okay. That's okay.
Make sure the peanuts don't go down the wrong chute. Yeah, it's always good to hear Devin there. She's always got a really strong signal coming out of the lower West Hamilton area, almost to Dundas. Chuck, of course, you're doing a plus 15 all the way up here, well, as long as you're not trying the beam. But, yep, Paul and I are going to have to get together on the weekend and put this antenna cobbled thing up together for Art and get it out to them in advance of next week's net meeting.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, very good. Well, we'll let you finish chewing and whatever late dinner you're having there, and we'll move along there. I think I let Debbie go a little too quickly there. Let's go back to Deb.
That's okay.
I got distracted. What can I tell you? I got a lot going on here.
It's all those microphones you have.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, geez. Oh, well. Hey, it makes me happy. It keeps me out of trouble.
Hey, my microphone is drooping. It won't stay up now. I guess I'll have to tighten it later. It just went. Zoop.
How do you have yours mounted?
Well, I have a mic stand here, and I jury-rigged the to get it to fix it, but the screw that holds it on wouldn't fit the original screw, or the screw that came with the new mic clip. So I had to use my own screw and nuts, and it's not quite the right thing to be using, so I'll have to figure something else out.
There's a little tip that might come in handy is Teflon tape. Apparently, I read some of the descriptions of these newer products, and they do say on some of them there's some issue with the threading not being right, and so they recommend using Teflon tape like you would for plumbing, for your shower head and things like that. And I used it on one of mine, and it worked great.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I just needed some of those washers that have they're not a lock washer, but they have the little bumps in it, and that might kind of hold it in place. I think I have enough room for a washer on here.
Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah. Well, yeah, you do what you got to do. Can't all afford $1,000 microphones and boom arms, right?
You got it.
Whatever works. All right. Well, we're getting near the end of the end of the road here. It's 9:43 p.m. So we'll keep moving there, Deb.
Alrighty. BA3OYL be listening along.
Okay. Let's see who's next. Kevin, KKP, are you back? Guess not. How about Pete, VE3 PFH? Okay, nothing heard. Back to Kevin, VE3 WKG. How you making out with the beam there tonight, Kevin?
Hey, hello. With the beam? No, I haven't been messed with no antennas today. I was hoping to play with my brand new 6-band trap vertical trap vertical. Yeah, the 6B TV from Radio World. Me almost $500. Frickin' Canada Post has had it since Monday morning, and it was supposed to be delivered today. Never come. Now they're sending me a thing saying it'll be here on Friday. Probably come tomorrow, but ticked me off $55 to ship it, and Canada Post, and they're taking all week, driving around, things smashing around, who knows?
Yeah, I don't like dealing with Canada Post, Express Post, and all that nonsense. I'd rather pay the extra couple of bucks and get it from someone else like UPS or FedEx or whatever. Canada Post, you can't rely on them.
Yeah, but here a couple of weeks ago, I ordered that 9-to-1 Unenbal in there from Radio World. I ordered it mind you, I got it in the morning. I ordered it Thursday morning. It was here Friday morning. So you can't complain about that, but that's just a small package, eh? This is a big box with a, 60.5 pound antenna in it.
Oh wow! I didn't know you ordered an antenna. What antenna are you on now?
I'm on we're just on 2 meters. I'm just on the beam.
That's what I was asking.
5 element. And I got the Antron up there, and then hanging off the Antron, no more mystery. Took that down, and I'm on the loop now. It's almost a full. It is. It's a full wave loop for 80 meters, and it's resonant on 14. I think even on 10 meters, it's resonant. Well, it's about a 2 when I'm on there. But if I play around with it, I could work it on the harmonics better. Even on 40 meters, it's working good on all the bands. I even hooked it up on the analyzer to 2 meters and 440, and the SWR is even good there. So big, it wouldn't be resonant on there or nothing, but it'll work.
Yeah, and how long did you say that is again?
I'm estimating, I started with 200 feet, Chuck, and I made it an inverted V. I fed it up like I did the mystery with Twiddly. 33 feet seems to be a magic number to feed these wires with for me anyhow. I heard Rick mentioning it last night on 10 meters, how I went and messed around with it. I had it flat on 80 meters. Was it 80 or no, 20 meters. I had it flat, 1.0, and I went and messed around, moved it, And now it's like a 1.1 to 1.3, but big deal. It's still good. But I heard him say that I wish I never touched it. You always hear me say that. For some reason, I have good luck with antennas. I make them, and I throw them up, and I should leave them alone the first time.
Yeah, no kidding, eh? Oh, good. All right. 200 feet. Wow, yeah, that's a lot of wire.
Yeah, one day come by, I'm going to show you, and then the little ballon, I got it screwed to my window, the wood around the window, down the basement window. Now I got a ground rod in the ground. I don't know if I even need it, but I got it on there anyhow. A ground tied in there as well on the grounded side. Going to that ballon, actually going to the connector, the big fat connector on the LMR 400. That's what I grounded, the connector, the shielded side.
Oh, right. Yeah, I was thinking of trying to fold over my ladder line by 1 foot and shorten it and see how that does. Like fold it onto itself.
Yeah. You don't. Yours is. Do you got a splice like between? So you go coax from your tuner and then to the ladder line, right? Is there any break in there where you could put like a ballon in between, or no?
There is one. I bought one. I bought an RF isolator, and at the end of the coax is the isolator, and the isolator is plugged directly into the feed point at the bottom of the ladder line there. I just used a coupler, a male-to-male coupler, so there's no jumper in between. And the rest of the antenna is ladder line up to the 2 wires.
Yeah. Well, what band was it? You could tune up good now with everything? I think last time I talked to you, you were having a hard time tuning on 80 or something.
Yeah, it seems at 7 or 3.6, just below 3.7, there's a little tough, but I can go on ONTARs and everything up above that. So it's just at the very bottom there. It's a little high for my liking.
Yeah. That's how my mystery was, eh? I could either make it where it was good down at the bottom or the top. And remember, you got 75 meter and 80 meter there. That's quite the bandwidth. But,
yeah.
Like this vertical I have there, I'm trying to decide. When you get it, it already starts where it's good down the CW portion. You got to cut the top whip usually down. At least the last one I had to cut it down. I think it was 26 inches. Starts out at things like 30 inches, eh? But if you don't cut it, you can't get it around on tires or that. But I hate cutting things. And one thing I learned with them vertical, you get everything matched up as low as the SWR wherever you're leaving the antenna. And then you always want to tie in ground radios, eh? Make a plate. ADX engineer, and they want like $70, I think, for the plate that you put down on the ground there and tie all the radios in. But yeah, it's going to be fun. It ticked me off. I thought I'd have that antenna by now and playing around with it, eh? I thought they'd be as fast with the delivery as they were with the Ballon, but nope. But 16.5 pounds, that's a good heavy package.
Yeah, I'll say. When is it due?
It was supposed to be in here by today. They picked it up. I ordered it like Friday night. I was all hammered. I ordered it like 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning. I get up in the morning. Did I do that? Ah, damn it. I meant to buy a frickin' Yaesu radio, like a $900 radio with Fusion and all that on it. I wanted to get into, because I don't have system Fusion or none of that. I want to get into that in D-Star. Then I was going to buy one of them Mega Cats. DV Mega. It does Fusion, D-Star, everything all in one. And you plug an antenna, you plug it into the internet, and it does it all. I don't know if I like it that way. I'd rather go with an antenna. Back to you, Chip.
Yeah. I can't wait for you to get that. That'll be interesting to see. All right, Kevin, thank you for that. Much appreciated. VE3WKG in East End. All right, well, it's 9:52 p.m. Oh, look at that. The temperature went up to 5 degrees now. Instead of going down, it's going up. Oh, that's good. All right, well, let's start the last call run, and we'll start at the very top and go say hello to Garnett. VE3GNP. Last call, Garnett. Okay, nothing heard. Let's go to Rick, VE3RPP. Nothing heard. Let's go to VA3 November Fox Golf. Last call, Steve.
Yeah, okay, Chuck. Still on the portable here.
Oh, yeah.
Good net. Thanks for doing it. And we should get John JSU sometime on here. Maybe he's listening to us now. I don't know. I don't know if he's got internet up there. But anyway, all right. We'll have a good one there, and we'll catch you in there next time. VA3 NFG will be clear for now.
Okay, Steve. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, we've already done that. Paul PDL has done it once. I've done, or a couple times. I think I've done it once or twice. We'll have to get him back on here. I did let him know that we were streaming live on YouTube, but I haven't heard anything back from him. He may have forgotten. I don't know. But yeah, we'll have to get him back on here for sure. Okay, Steve, VA3NFG. Next, Rick Sr., VA3 Alpha X-Ray Juliet, AXJ. Are you there, Rick? Last call. Okay, well, let's see if Mac is done chewing. VA3IMW. Last call, Mac.
Hey, Chuck. I chewed, I swallowed, I conquered, and always Wednesday night at High Point, so we can get together with this group. Excellent run net, and looking forward to next week. Nothing further to share at this point, so I'll let PDL take on his usual last call banter, but but you can't stay here. Anyways, 7-3.
Okay, Mac, thanks for coming by tonight. We had 17 check-ins, so not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. It's been fun. Okay, well, next let's go to VE3FJJ. Flynn, last call.
Hello, I'm still here, still chasing leprechauns in my backyard.
All right, well, let me know when you bag one there. We'll come over and put them upside down and see if any gold coins fall out.
Not a problem, Chuck. You'll be the first one to, I'll let you know. Anyways, great to have the net, and awesome. Thank you.
All right, not a problem. Well, none of this is possible without you guys, so your participation is greatly appreciated. You have yourself a great rest of the night, sir, and thanks for sticking around. VE3FJJ. Next, we go to VE3PDL. Paul. Last call, Paul. Oh, he doesn't want to do it. Okay. Well, then let's go to Deborah. VA3OYL. Last call, Debbie.
Last call for alcohol. Someone had to say it. And I'm glad we didn't have to do the Heimlich on Mac there. Phew. Good net. And thanks for all that you do, Chuck. It's greatly appreciated. And we'll try and be here next week. So I'll say 7-3 to all. VA3OYL.
Okay, Debbie, it's always a pleasure having you aboard. Thank you again. Have a great rest of the night and rest of the week. We'll talk to you soon. Keep posting those pictures on Facebook. I know I do. VA3OYL. Let's see if KKP is still kicking around. VE3KKP.
Good night, Deb.
Good night, John. Okay, let's go to Pete. VE3PFH. Last call, Pete. Okay, nothing heard. Let's go to Kevin. VE3WKG. Last call, Kevin.
Yeah, it's still in here, Chuck. Listen there. Yeah, good night, Deb. I think I heard her just signing off there. Not sure if she hears me or not. I think she does.
Yeah, I hear you. Good night.
All right, 73s. Have a good one there. Hope you don't have a green tongue.
Okay, good night.
Hey, Chuck, you remember that St. Paddy's Day when you were younger? You go to the bar, and I wonder why everyone's laughing at me, and hey, everyone I look at, they start laughing and smiling, and I'm wondering, what the heck? And I'm thinking, I must look cute tonight, or might have a good hair day or something. Then I go into the bathroom. They got a shiny mirror there when you wash your hands, and I look, and I got green lips.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's always fun, eh?
Yeah, that was when Limeridge Mall first opened, and me and my brother, we were up in the Olive Garden there having lunch, and we had a beer, and it was St. Paddy's Day, and the waitress put it in there. Oh, my brother was laughing at me, telling me to settle down. I was giving her crap, eh? I go, hey, you should tell people before you do that. I was getting all mad. So I'm wondering, why is everyone looking at me and laughing, eh? Here, I got red hair. She thought I was Irish.
Oh, dear. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, Kev, thanks for stopping by. It's much appreciated. Always a pleasure. VE3WKG. Next, Rick BK. If you're still in there, VE3 Bravo Kilowatt. Last call. All right, let's go to VE3 CSY. Paul. Last call. Very good. Let's go to KIX. Rick, are you still there? Okay, next, second from last, VA3 Papa Foxtrot. Peter.
Yep, I'm still here.
Yay, I got one. All right, thanks for sticking around, Pete. Any last words for us?
No. Enjoy the evening, guys. At least it's a nice one. It's not cold out. Well, not freezing cold and not too warm. So enjoy the night.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Red, VE3 WKG, Whiskey Kilo Golf coming at you. Hey, you know, Cheech, he's got his ticket too, eh? But I haven't heard him on radio yet.
Oh, yeah, really. I haven't heard him yet, neither.
Yeah, he's not in town right now, but because he got a radio there, we can keep in contact and chat with him on here, eh? But anyhow, just nice hearing you in there, Pete. First time I talked to you on ham radio, I wanted to say hi to you there. Nice to hear you on here. Yeah, maybe we'll chat some more. You ever get into HF or that where you're hooking up a wire or that, you need any help, give me a ringo.
Okay, I most definitely will. And it was WKG, right?
Yeah, Victor Echo 3, VE3 WKG.
Got it there.
Yeah, you'll get used to the call signs, just like we did like 193 and 189, and you know what I mean.
Yep. I was almost starting to come out with the other language there, but yes, yep, I do understand it's different.
Yeah, I've been listening to you on here, though. You're sounding good there, Pete. Just be yourself, Nat. Yeah, you got the good voice, good radio voice there. Anyways, VA3 PPF, VE3 WKG, back to deck control, Chuck there.
All right. Thanks, Kevin. And Pete, also, thanks for sticking around there till the end. We're wrapping things up here as soon as we go to VE3 LBI. Larry, last call, Larry. Okay, nothing heard. Let's see if there's any last minute check-ins. This is VA3 CJZ with the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. My name is Chuck, and I'm located in East Hamilton. Any last minute check-ins, please come now.
Is that last call Larry or leisure shoot Larry?
I used to have that game, Leisure Suit Larry. Try saying that 3 times fast. Okay. Oh, yeah, on this day, in the year 432, Saint Patrick, aged about 16 years old, is captured by Irish pirates from his home in Great Britain and taken as a slave to Ireland. He later went on to establish Christianity in Ireland. So there's your history for St. Paddy's Day, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the net. It's been a pleasure. It's now time to close this week's A.R.E.G. And this week, not including myself, we had 17 check-ins. Week 1,435. I'd like to thank everyone for participating in this week's A.R.E.G., and I look forward to hearing from you again next week. Until then, stay safe. Have a great rest of the week. This is VA3 CJZ saying 7-3 and good night. I need a break, but I shall return.
Yep, good night there, Chuck. VA3 PPF.
Enjoyed it. No, I haven't checked in a little while, but I have today. Anyhow, go get yourself a coffee and relax. VE3 WKG.
All right. We'll be back soon.
So you've been keeping there, Peter?